Good morning everyone, this is Eloise. Welcome back to our microlearning sprint here with Coding Kids. In yesterday's video, we were looking at Boolean conditions and conditional statements. Over the next few days, we're going to be talking about some possible digital solutions that you could teach in your classroom, and would also meet the programming expectations for your relevant year levels. So in today's episode, we're going to be talking about a quiz game that you could make in a history classroom. First of all, let's have a little look at the game. And around, there we go. Okay, so this game is essentially a quiz game about a convict crime and punishments during the colonial era in Australia. So pretty simple interface. I just have one single sprite here with my little cat. If I press my green flag up here, welcome to my convict quiz. Why would a convict get leg irons? I'm not really sure. Maybe swearing. Let's try that. Swearing. If I hit enter, incorrect. The answer was attempting to escape. What punishment was for murder? Maybe hanging. That sounds like a possible option. Hanging. Oh, actually was a complete guess, but there we go. What punishments would female convicts get for swearing? Maybe lashings. Let's try that. Lashings. Incorrect. The answer was head-shaped. And that's it. It's a really, really simple but dynamic game that you can make. So as we discussed in the programming expectations video, children at these ages are required to know and understand the concepts of branching, user input, and iteration. Let's have a look at how each of these concepts are represented in the game by inspecting the game's code, which is over here. Now, it's not as complicated as it looks. We're going to break it down a little bit more. So first of all, if you can see this familiar if-else construct, which is the orange lines that are sort of hugging some other blocks as well, that's actually branching at work in our code. So branching allows us to code what happens if the player of the game gets the answer right, and also what happens if they get the answer wrong. So for example, let's say we get asked the first question back over here. Why would a convict get leg irons? We might think, I wonder if the punishment that warrants leg irons is swearing. So we'll try that again. We'll hit enter. But then the scratch cat tells us incorrect. The answer was attempting to escape. Okay, well, we know we've learned our lesson now, so we'll start that again from the very beginning. We'll try the game again. We'll answer the question correctly. It was attempting to escape, so it might just take me a while to type this out, but attempting to escape. There we go. Correct. Wonderful. So you can see how branching is used in our project. We use it to handle two events, the user getting the answer correct and the user getting the answer incorrect. Let's move on to user input. Now this one's fairly straightforward. So we can see that the game asks for the user to input information when it's asking for answers to the questions. So that would be around here with this text bubble that popped up here that I was typing into. Now you can actually see this reflected in the code as well over here. So in Scratch, the blue ask block asks for user input. It then stores whatever the user types in the answer block so that we can use this information at a later point. So for example, if we want to compare the answer to the correct answer, the user's answer that is to the correct answer. Now, as for iteration, again, this one is fairly straightforward. As you can see, the computer starts at the very top and works its way down to the bottom of the code. Although we have elements of branching in our code, we actually don't have any elements of repetition that force our program to go back on an earlier block. So this quiz game can be molded to other subjects as well. It doesn't have to just be for history, but it is a great project that fulfills all of the mandatory requirements for years 3 to 4 students. Now, for more comprehensive notes on how you can build a lesson plan around this game, you can check out the blog post we made about it on our website. And the link for that will be in the bio in just a little bit. Okay, so if you haven't already, you can sign up for our 10 mini quizzes to receive your certificate for an hour of Teacher PD. If you complete all 10 mini quizzes, one quiz for each video, you'll get a certificate for completing a full hour of PD. The link to sign up for that will be in the description very soon. We'll see you tomorrow. This is Eloise, signing off.